Hey, what's up guys? Mr. Freecoiner coming back to you again today. I hope everybody's doing well and you're taking care of yourselves. Okay, before I get too far here, guys, I do want to say I'm not a financial analyst. I'm simply sharing my thoughts and opinions, so please only take it as that. Now, as we see here, the volumes have not changed much. The price is much lower. We did kind of dump today, but in my mind, movement is a good thing. Yes, it didn't move in the way we all necessarily want, but again, we know that when it goes down, we load up. That's always, definitely always a positive in either way, or rather, either way it moves. So, yeah, load up is the time now. And if it goes any lower, yeah, you better believe I will definitely be buying more. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started here. One of the, I tell you, best pieces of news that I've seen in some time is this. Ripple welcomes Yoshitaka Kitao to its board of directors. Now, this, guys, could mean quite a lot. When SBI pushed back to June, I can tell you I never would have imagined this would happen. I figured there was something more going on in the background that we didn't necessarily know about, but that's always the case. They're not gonna reveal all of their, all of the things that are going on, that all of the future plans. But this is an excellent development, and I'm sure it means a lot more than we even realize at this point. So I'm pretty excited to see how this all turns out and how it's going to affect Ripple XRP. This our investment basically. I'm really excited about it. I think this is going to equate to something extremely good in the very near future. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so here XRP's bearish breakout may lead its way to its next bull run. Okay, again, today's dump could have been, if you're not very well educated on XRP and you don't really believe in what they're doing, all right, this could very well be something that you would look at as being disappointing. But I'm going to tell you, I am not disappointed at all. We got some movement. Even though we had some good news come out, the price goes down. You know what? I have no problem with that at all. I totally believe that XRP is going to show up and it's going to blow our minds. All right, so one thing I did want to go over is something that I find very interesting, because this is something that a lot of us have been saying for quite some time. Okay, the fact that we believe XRP is being manipulated. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and just read a little bit of this. XRP's native company Ripple has been heading most operations related to the adoption of the coin. However, there are speculations in the market that the price of the coin is deliberately being held back. Peter Brandt, and and the fact that they're saying held back is extremely important, because not just being manipulated, all right? Of course, manipulated is part of it. Manipulation is part of it, but it is being held back. This is something that I've mentioned many times. I think it's being held down for a specific reason, or reasons that, of course, we are not privy to. So, continuing, Peter Brandt, an old school trader, speculated that the XRP market is being manipulated and that the price of XRP is deliberately being kept as low as it is. Brandt's tweet on March 22nd read, "Dynamics at work in a massive descending triangle that moves to apex. Market is manipulated. Manipulators support at fixed level, but are forced to lower their selling price as time goes on. When support gives way, desperation will ensue." Okay. let's see. I'll go ahead and read this as well. In one of his technical analyses for XRP, I'm sorry, Brand noted a descending pattern, which indicates a bearish breakout. This pattern has been extending over a few months, with price movement being sideways and accompanied by reduced volumes. Okay, so yeah, according to the TA, it looks like it's about to have a bearish breakout, which I'm going to tell you, guys, if it goes lower, I mean, I'm scooping as much as I can. Like I said, I mean, I really, really hate the fact that I was so ignorant back when I bought XRP before. And man, if I had just done a little bit of research, I know I would have bought a significant amount. But we live, we learn. Now we're in it, and not making that mistake again. So if it goes lower, I am jumping in both feet. So I hope you guys are, looking at the same thing as I am. But time will tell. Okay, so let's move on. Now, XRP SEC saga issue. The United States are attempting to provide a separate regulatory framework for cryptocurrencies. Thursday, April 25th. Now, this is not a new article, or rather, this is not new content in this article. Same thing that was talked about before when the TTA, Token Taxonomy Act, was introduced recently. I think it was on the 15th or something like that. But I get the feeling that it's the fact that it came out today, right? This article was released and they're talking about it again, but there's just really nothing new in it. Okay, so what I'll do, let me go ahead and read this. The latest version of the bill is being co-sponsored by Representatives Red Bush, Josh Gottenheimer, Tulsi Gabbard, Scott Perry, Warren Davidson, and Darren Soto. Apart from Scott Perry, the other co-sponsors are members of are members of the House Finance Services Committee. Soto said it is time for the United States to step up and lead in blockchain technology, and added, after months of public input, our Token Taxonomy Act and Digital Taxonomy Act add critical definition and jurisdiction to create certainty for a strong digital asset market in the United States. This is an important step to promoting innovation and maximizing the potential of virtual currencies for the U.S. Economy, all while protecting customers and the financial well-being of investors. Okay, so again, I'm not sure when he said this, but I don't think it was necessarily today. My point is that, again, nothing really new here, but the fact that they're rehashing it or bringing it out again is interesting. Today, when Kitao is being brought on to Ripple, when they announced the fact that Kitao is being brought onto the Ripple board of directors, the fact that we had this bearish breakout, guys, I'm telling you, the way I look at things, and sometimes, I can, I'm not necessarily right all the time, of course, but I see these little things and certain things that are done at specific times, and at the very least, I find it very interesting. Usually, these things are not done just by coincidence. Okay, I know that the manipulation that's happened in the market is definitely to shake weak hands as many of us as retail investors out of XRP as possible. And it has been happening. People are leaving XRP in droves, okay, in droves. Many of us are staying, and we're resolute in our decision. We're not going anywhere. And believe me, the powers that be that are doing these things, they know that, but they also know there are a lot of weak hands. Right now, for some reason, I believe that there may be a bit of a shortage, okay, of XRP as far as being that's circulated and available to buy. I got to be honest with you. I have that feeling, and I don't have anything to back that up. Okay, it's a gut feeling that I have. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Again, I am not a financial analyst. I'm just saying what I think, and from what I'm seeing. But that's where I stand on it. So anyway, guys, that's really all I had to say today. There was this other thing. If you don't necessarily know about the XRP Daily, this is a very good website for centralized XRP news. So you can come here, pretty much get everything that's going on with Ripple specifically. Extremely a good resource to have here. So yeah, check it out. And and again, this article, I know Kitao, the Kitao article was here. If it'll come up, where is he? It was here. It was here. It's in here somewhere. But either way, just check it out. Very, very good resource for you. Other than that, guys, just make sure that, oh yeah, here it is right here. So that being said, guys, I definitely appreciate you. Thank you for joining me. If you find this video informative, helpful in any way, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Also hit the like button and the post notification button. Until next time, this has been Mr. Freecoiner. Take care of yourselves, and God bless.